In the magical land where tales of old echo through the ages, a mind-blowing event has just unfolded, leaving the entire world in awe. Nestled in the heart of Israel, a place revered by many for its deep historical and spiritual significance, a chain of events has erupted, creating a storm reverberating across people's beliefs far and wide. These events have left a trail of astonishment that winds its way through the hearts and minds of those who hold their beliefs dear. But what exactly are these mysterious happenings, and what do they mean for the future of humanity? Join us as we uncover what just happened in Israel that stunned the whole world.
Israel's background history. Within the heart of the Middle East lies Israel, officially recognized as the State of Israel, a country that beckons with its captivating charm. It is surrounded by Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, Egypt to the southwest, and the Mediterranean Sea to the west. The tale of Israel unfolds with a narrative woven from the threads of rich history and a diverse cultural tapestry. It all began with the remarkable obedience of one individual. In the pages of the Old Testament, we encounter Abraham, a man of 75 who answered the divine call to venture away from his homeland. Joined by his wife Sarah and nephew Lot, they embarked on an arduous voyage to the land of Canaan. Upon reaching Canaan, the Promised Land, they received word that this territory was destined for them and their descendants. Yet it's crucial to acknowledge that Canaan was already inhabited by diverse Canaanite tribes like the Hittites, Amorites, Hivites, Jebusites, Perizzites, and Girgashites, frequently mentioned in the Old Testament. The Canaanites, a multifaceted group with distinct cultures, languages, and economic pursuits, thrived in agriculture and trade. Their religious practices painted a vibrant picture of polytheism, illustrating the diverse tapestry of their beliefs. While the exact date of Abraham's arrival in Canaan remains unspecified in biblical texts, it is generally believed to have occurred in the early 2nd millennium BCE. The relationship between Abraham and the Canaanites was intricate, marked by moments of both hospitality and tension. Some passages depict the Canaanites as welcoming hosts to Abraham and his family, while others cast them in a more antagonistic light. Despite the challenges faced, Abraham and his family persevered, eventually establishing their presence in the captivating land of Canaan. The remarkable and sacred land of Israel holds deep historical, cultural, and religious significance, especially for three major Abrahamic faiths: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Throughout the ages, this region has been a cradle of civilization, witnessing the rise and fall of numerous empires and cultures. From the ancient Israelites and Canaanites to the Assyrians, Babylonians, and Persians, each civilization has left an enduring imprint on the landscape. Around 1000 BCE, during the era known as the United Monarchy, the Israelite tribes united under King Saul. Following him, King David established Jerusalem as the capital, and King Solomon built the first temple on the revered Temple Mount. This temple became a pivotal site for worship, embodying the covenant between God and the Jewish people through sacrificial rituals. After Solomon's reign, the kingdom split into northern and southern regions. The Assyrians conquered the northern kingdom of Israel in 722 BCE, leading to the exile of many inhabitants. Subsequently, the Babylonians conquered the southern kingdom of Judah in 586 BCE, resulting in the destruction of the First Temple and the Babylonian exile of many Judahites. Upon the fall of the Babylonian Empire to the Persians, Cyrus the Great issued a decree allowing Jewish exiles to return and rebuild their temple. This marked the inception of the Second Temple period, during which the Second Temple was erected in Jerusalem in the 1st century CE. Christianity emerged in the region, and Jesus of Nazareth, a central figure in Christianity, lived and preached there. However, in 70 CE, during the Jewish-Roman War, the Romans destroyed the Second Temple. The intertwining of historical events, religious texts, and archaeological evidence in ancient Israel has profoundly shaped the cultural, religious, and historical identity of the Jewish people, leaving a lasting impact on the world at large.
The Jewish immigration to Palestine. In the 1920s and 30s, a significant movement unfolded as Jewish people sought safety from anti-Semitism and persecution in Europe by immigrating to Palestine. This migration, known as Aliyah, not only altered the population makeup of Palestine, but also heightened tensions with the Arab residents. Motivated by the goals of the Zionist movement, these immigrants acquired land from Arab landowners and established agricultural settlements called kibbutz and moshavim. These settlements aimed to form independent Jewish communities and played a crucial role in developing Jewish infrastructure and institutions. However, the increasing influx of Jewish immigrants and the establishment of these settlements raised concerns among the Arab population. Arab leaders and communities were anxious about losing their land, political rights, and national identity. They saw Jewish immigration as a threat to their culture, dreams of self-determination, and overall way of life. This fear led to violent clashes between Jewish and Arab communities. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion, the head of the Jewish Agency and future Prime Minister of Israel, made a historic proclamation, the Israeli Declaration of Independence. This crucial document officially announced the formation of the State of Israel. Ben-Gurion highlighted the deep historical ties between the Jewish people and the land of Palestine, emphasizing the need for a homeland where Jews could live freely and securely. The declaration acknowledged the suffering and persecution endured by Jews throughout history, particularly during the Holocaust, underscoring the compelling necessity for a Jewish state. It expressed gratitude for the international recognition and support received, referencing the United Nations General Assembly resolution passed on November 29, 1947. Fast forward 76 years, the partition of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states is a pivotal event in recent Israeli history, leaving the world astonished. However, it's crucial to delve into the profound significance of Jerusalem to truly grasp the context of these developments. Jerusalem, situated in the eastern Mediterranean region, is not just ancient, but also brimming with captivating history and profound significance. For thousands of years, it has been a hub of religious, political, and cultural importance, making it a special place on earth. The city's history is tightly woven into the fabric of major religions like Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, turning it into a sacred space cherished by followers of these faiths. In the realm of Judaism, Jerusalem stands tall as the most sacred city and the eternal capital of the Jewish people. Its importance goes beyond being frequently mentioned in the Hebrew Bible. Jerusalem is intimately connected to the first and second temples, which held paramount importance in Jewish worship. These temples were revered as sacred places where the presence of God was believed to dwell. The Western Wall, a symbolic remnant of the Second Temple, carries immense religious significance for Jews across the globe. It serves as a place of prayer and pilgrimage, linking believers to the rich history of Jewish worship. Additionally, Jerusalem is revered for being the location where Abraham's offering of Isaac to God unfolded, an enduring testament to unwavering devotion and sacrifice. Christianity, too, regards Jerusalem as a hallowed city, with a particular focus on the sacred site known as Har al-Qiyamah, or the Noble Sanctuary. This hallowed location encompasses two prominent landmarks, the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. According to Islamic tradition, the Dome of the Rock marks the exact spot where the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven during the extraordinary night journey known as Al-Isra wal-Miraj. Within the Noble Sanctuary, the Al-Aqsa Mosque holds a special place. It is considered a unique meeting ground where the Prophet Muhammad led all other prophets of Allah in prayer. Ranked as the third holiest mosque in Islam after the Masjid al-Haram in Mecca and the Prophet's Mosque in Medina, Al-Aqsa Mosque is a revered sanctuary for Muslims worldwide. These revered sites in Jerusalem aren't just historical landmarks, they carry immense religious significance for Muslims globally, adding a layer of spiritual depth to the city that resonates across time.
Jerusalem stands as a city of profound importance for three major faiths, yet it also bears the weight of persistent religious and political tensions. The intricate interplay between religious heritage and present-day realities is vividly evident in the city. Jews, for instance, have encountered challenges in securing a space for worship since the destruction of the First and Second Temples. Worship at temples and synagogues has long been a central aspect of Jewish tradition, prompting the idea of constructing the Third Temple as a successor to its predecessors and in fulfillment of prophecy. However, the actualization of this proposal has proven to be significantly more complex than initially imagined. The complexities surrounding Jerusalem underscore the delicate equilibrium between religious beliefs, historical significance, and the practicalities of the modern world. The city serves as a poignant reminder that the pursuit of peace, understanding, and coexistence demands a careful navigation of the multifaceted dynamics in play. Jerusalem persists as a space where faith, history, and aspirations intersect, beckoning ongoing dialogue and concerted efforts to discover common ground among diverse religious and cultural perspectives. It is a dynamic city, alive with the challenge and opportunity to foster unity amid the rich fabric of beliefs and histories that converge within its walls.